Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Jay, and today I'm going to talk about Philadelphia Eagles football 2020 Week 8 recap. As some people already know, some people do know, and some people don't know, the Eagles have won against the Dallas Cowboys in Week 8, 23-9. It was an ugly win for the Eagles. They had basically 4 turnovers in that game. It was ugly all by once, 2 fumbles and 2 interceptions. It was not pretty, but the Eagles did manage to get a win thanks to their defense. And once did there were 2 touchdowns in the game, but their defense did its job against the Cowboys. Got pressure to their third string quarterback, DiNucci. So let's go over this. My positives and negatives for right now. Boston Scott, one of my positives. He had a total of 15 carries, 7 yards. Had played very good. Had a good game. And let's see. He had 2 catches, also for 9 yards in that game as well. And my next positive is the Eagles' defense got pressure to the Cowboys quarterback DiNucci, and they did very well getting after him, and of course in turnovers as well, which is they're not known for this whole season. They've been doing that. They did that to believe it got 2 fumbles. If I'm not mistaken. Let me double check here. So, yeah, it was an ugly game. I mean, if the Cowboys are really bad, Eagles were bad offensively, but they still managed to get points on the Cowboys defense. And you look at the roster overall health-wise, Cowboys are more healthy than the Eagles. But the Eagles still managed to get out a win against the Cowboys. See, the Eagles did force 2 fumbles in the whole game and got a total of 1, 2, 3, 4 sacks in the game. 4 sacks total. So that's my 2 positive. My negative is Carson Wentz needs to quit throwing the ball over. He overthrew 2 times in the whole game. One was in double coverage, one was 1-on-1, and he needs to stop doing that. And the other 2 was fumbles when he was by himself. I've seen the one play. Excuse me. He should just throw the ball out of bounds and look for another day. Instead, he gets hit and fumbles the ball on a 4th and 3. And he gets rushed back and gets hit again. The play call still needs to be adjusted, and this team needs to do that. They still need to find ways to protect Wentz. Going to the stats, the Eagles and Cowboys, Wentz had 15 completions for 27 yards. 15 completions out of 27 attempts, 123 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. He needs to stop turning the ball over. Someone needs to have a chat with him, because this needs to stop. Because the only way, if you look at a better team, like to say the Steelers, Baltimore, Kansas City, other teams, not like the Cowboys, if you turn the ball over, your objective is to go downfield and make them pay by giving points, a touchdown or a field goal. Cowboys did not do that. And this is getting to the point where you can tell this is a bad division. Jalen Hurts caught a pass 1 time for 9 yards. Boston Scott, like I said, ran for 7 yards on 15 attempts, 19 minutes long. Corey Clement ran for 5 carries, 24 yards. Carson ran for 4 for 17. Rager 1 for 6, and Greg Ward with 1 carry for 2 yards. And Travis Fulgham, he had another good performance today. I'll put him at number 3 of my pros. My good things about him: he's emerging as a star. I don't think he's going to hit free agent anytime soon. Travis Fulgham with 6 catches, 17 yards, 1 touchdown. Welcome back, J.O. Rager. He got his first touchdown as a rookie. 3 catches, 16 yards. Dallas Goddard caught 1 for 15. Greg Ward caught 3 for 10. Boston's got 2 for 9, and Corey Clement caught 1 for 4. Going on the Cowboys side, Ben DiNucci, 21 for 40, 180 yards, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but 2 fumbles. They did follow, which I'm surprised they didn't not use Ezekiel more and get him more carries, but they didn't. He had 19 carries for 63 yards. Polar had 7 carries for 40 yards. Danucci ran 5 times, got 22. Lamb got 1 for 19, and Jones no yards, and Wilson 2 attempts -11. If you look at the Cowboys roster, besides the quarterback, they had a better offense than the Eagles, but the offense has been struggling. Eagles got pressure to the quarterback, so forth. And Cowboys receiver side, Gallup 7 catches, 61 yards. Schultz 6 catches, 53 yards. Lamb caught 4 for 27. Polar 2 for 24. Ezekiel caught 1 for 10. And Amari Cooper a disappointing 1 catch for 5 yards. I believe the Cowboys were way too conservative with Ben DiNucci. I mean, yeah, he's a third string quarterback, his first NFL start. They should let him throw a ball more, not being too conservative. I mean, I thought they might run the ball more with Ezekiel since he's in the game, but passing 40 times is not going to get it done, especially if you fumble the ball twice. I'm surprised the Eagles did not get an interception off him. Eagles total yards 222 yards. Cowboys with most yards 265. Eagles had a total of 4 penalties, which is a good thing. 28 yards on the penalties. Cowboys with 7 penalties, 68 yards. Cowboys had more time in possession, 32 minutes and 50 seconds. Eagles had 27 minutes and 10 seconds. As we go ahead at the scoring summary. Cowboys start the game off with a field goal, made 3-0. The Eagles with a touchdown. They answered back. They made a 2-yard completion from Wentz to Rayer in the second quarter. Cowboys kicked 2 more field goals, made it a 9-7 game. Travis Fulgham got a 9-yard touchdown pass. He is still going strong. He's having, so far, a better year than the other Eagles receivers so far. And then you go back to the Eagles recover a fumble by McLeod. A 50-yard return. They tried for 2. It didn't work. Eventually, the Cowboys were going to punt it. They played it safe. I let the ball go out of bounds. They got the safety, make it 2 points, which is 23-9. That was it. It was good teams. Now we look ahead as the Eagles. Well, they're going to be, looks like they are going to be on the bye. I'm not mistaken here. Let me see them on my calendar. I believe it's the 15th, their next game. So, yeah, Eagles will be on the bye week next week. So, they should get make some adjustments. I think someone needs to have a sit down with Wentz and sit down and say, hey, start throwing the ball out of bounds. Don't take these chances. If it's double coverage, don't even try. Throw the ball out of bounds, live another day. Don't force it. Someone needs to get on him. Because if not, there needs to be changes need to be done. I don't know what's going to happen with tomorrow's trade deadline. Well, I hope they do go get somebody to help him out. I don't know, but I don't think they would go after a receiver. Maybe someone on defense, maybe a linebacker or a corner, something like that. I know there's some people out there, maybe an offensive lineman, maybe help him out. But overall, Eagles did get a win in ugly fashion. But I do have to say, I tip my hat to the defense on that. They did well. Ball Scott did well, and Travis Fulgham did well. Carson Wentz is basically carrying the team on his back, but he needs to quit causing turnovers and forcing turnovers. Overthrowing, he needs to relax, go through his progression. If he does his fighting thing, maybe scramble for a few yards or throw the ball out of bounds. He needs to be more aware. It seems like he's going downhill, but it's not the same Carson Wentz from last year or the year that he went with having the MVP caliber season, and then until he got hurt. So that's about it for this one, as the Eagles did make them win this one 23-9. Eagles put that gives them more a cushion. That puts them at 3-4-1. Drops the Cowboys 2-6. This division is a mess. It's basically like the old NFC West with the Seahawks, Cardinals, Rams, and Niners. And this is not looking like the same NFC East that we know. It was be competitive, but it is what it is. Cowboys are very bad. Washington is rebuilding. Giants is also rebuilding as well. So it looks like Philadelphia might win the division, but they still need to take care of business. I don't like the schedule how it looks. They got the Giants next, and when you look at it, it's not looking pretty. I mean, they have to win the next game against the Giants. And it's not looking like they're going to have much after they built. The good thing is they are on the bye, so they'll get rested. Maybe they'll get some players back. Maybe Armstrong will come back. Hopefully soon they'll add it. Give Carson another weapon to do. Maybe get some lineman help. But overall, it's not looking like it's going to be good. I mean, the good thing is, besides Boston's star, hopefully Miles Sanders will come back. Boston's got Miles Sanders, nice tandem, but Eagles need to find a way to feed those guys the ball, let them take over, become more of a running team. As I look at the schedule right now, it is not pretty. to say that. Eagles against the Giants, then after that, then they got the Browns, then they got against the Seahawks, and the Packers, and the Saints. Cardinals, then Cowboys, and Washington. As right now, they need to beat the Giants, and hopefully steal one. I hope it's probably, maybe, who knows with the Brown game. I don't know how the Browns will be. Seahawks, I don't like the chances with the Seahawks with Russell Wilson. I know the Eagles beat Green Bay, but great Green Bay's playing. You never know. Saints with Drew Brees, I don't know about that. Cardinals, and they could beat the Cardinals, but you never know with the Cardinals. Cowboys, they have to win against Dallas and have to win against Washington. It's not going to be easy, but they have to win something. They have to steal one of those games between the Browns, Seahawks, Packers, Saints, or Cardinals. They at least would steal maybe two out of there, but it ain't pretty. It's not going to be pretty if they want to win this division, have a shot at making playoffs, but let's see what happens. If Carson Wentz gets better, not throwing turnovers, Eagles defense get more turnovers and interception, they'll be a team to keep my eye on. I'd say this before. I'll say this right now. They are bad, but they still managed to win. But this is not a team that's not going to quit. I mean, I've seen this team. I mean, you look against Baltimore and Pittsburgh and against the Giants, and you would throw the 49ers in there, they ain't quit. This is a team that will keep fighting till the end. So this is not going to be an easy team that's going to be beaten, even though they're banged up as it is. I mean, some say that for me, I call it the morgue. But overall, it was not a good day, but they still managed to get the W. We'll take it. Right now, the Eagles on the bottom. The next game is against the New York Football Giants. We'll have to wait and see how that goes. All right, everybody, that's it for me. I hope you enjoy this. I'm taking one day off from reaction. I like to talk about football, especially my favorite team, the Philadelphia Eagles. Well, that's it, everybody. There will be no Eagles talk for me until the following weekend after the Eagles play the Giants. Okay, everybody. I hope that you have a safe and wonderful Monday, and I'll see you next time. Take care, stay safe, stay humble, be a blessing, and also please leave a like, comment, and also subscribe. Goodbye.